Wednesday, August 19th. It's 2:42 p.m. in the marketplace today. Before I go any further, first the required disclaimer. Okay, I want to bring over the time and sales to confirm the time. It's 2:42 p.m. The E-mini S&P trading at 2085. So it was quite a day today with the crude oil inventory and the Fed announcement. So markets were volatile today, but the auto trader really shined. Number of charts doing really well today. First up, we have the Russell on the Superinco 7-tick, and there was a number of trades today, mostly on the upside, very low drawdown. We had a closed P&L of 1760 or 176 ticks on a total of only 2 contracts, so that's about 85 ticks per contract. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on the Superinco 10-tick, and it caught the reversal here. And as you can see, it just went short, but nevertheless caught the reversal and had a closed P&L of 1775. Just went short as I'm recording this. So we'll see how this turns out. There's an hour and 15 minutes left in trading. This is trading 3 contracts, and you can see it scaled out of its position and then got stopped out. Okay, next up is the Russell on the Superinco 5-tick, and there was a few losers early on, and then it recovered with 2 really nice winners, and it hit its goal of $1,000 for the day. So a reasonable goal here on this chart of $1,000 on 2 contracts in the Russell was achieved. Okay, next up is the 30-year Treasury note, and this also has a fixed goal of about $1,150, and that was achieved. This fixed goal is expressed in 2 fixed targets, so 15 ticks on the first contract and 25 ticks on the second contract. That was hit, so a single trade today hit its goal in the 30-year Treasury note. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the Unirenco chart, and it's trailing its stop here. It's got a closed P&L of 670 and an open P&L of 200. Still short 1 contract as the market rallied, and then now it's dropping again. So this actually will close the trade 1 hour after the pit session. So this trades into the close. Very often there's a opposite reaction. I think I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but there's usually an opposite reaction towards the close of the pit section, which you can see here after this big down move today. So here's the beginning of the day, way up here at 4260 area. The market dropped as low as 40 or 4050, and then this kind of rally up into the pit session close, and then it sold off again, and this actually just closed its position here. So a closed P&L of 830 on this crude oil chart. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P, and it got good position on the short early, and then was stopped out at the reversal. Unfortunately, it didn't catch the long run up here. You can see the big bar here at the news announcement, but nevertheless closed at 1125, closed P&L on 3 contracts. Okay, next we have the 10-year Treasury note on the Superinco 4-tick, and that hit its profit goal, which is actually 650, so probably lost a tick or 2 on the market order sell at when it hit its goal. So a single long trade hit its very modest goal of 650 for a closed P&L of 593.76. Okay, so we're going to come back to this E-mini S&P Superinco 10-tick chart. We're going to let this play out. There's about an hour and 10 minutes until the close, and we'll see if the market comes back down or if we get stopped out and it rallies to the upside. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lower my stop just a little bit, as don't want to give up too much of the gains we already have. So I'm going to bring it in by 50%. And I'll come back to this chart as there's an hour and 10 minutes. We'll just update every 15 minutes or so. Okay, this is some pretty interesting action going on here. I don't know about you, but $2,700 profit on 3 contracts in the E-mini is pretty good. I'm tempted to just hit the close button here. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my stop in and let it trade out. If it pulls back, we get stopped out. We'll still have something, but it could go back down and test the lows. So nevertheless, let's see how this plays out. So I've moved my stop to the point of control, which is the price at which the most volume occurred. So I'm kind of manually dragging my stops because I have so much profit here that I don't want to give back too much. So I'm kind of finessing this on a manual basis. So I'm going to show you, you can actually fine tune your stops by dragging them on the dome. Let's see if it can make it down to our value area low, which is 2072.50. Our first target is 2073.25, and let's see if we can at least take off one of the contracts. Okay, so it looks like we're close to getting stopped out here. It doesn't have far to go. I put our stop just a point above the point of control, and we were indeed stopped out. So it closed this position. We have a long and a short trade for a total P&L of 25.62 on 3 contracts in the E-mini S&P. Okay, so just to recap today, I'm going to bring over the control center. And so the Super Renko 10 tick on the E-mini S&P, 25.62. The Russell on the 7 tick Super Renko did 17.60. The 30-year Treasury note on the Renko 5 tick did 11.56. E-mini S&P 15-minute on 3 contracts did 11.25. The Russell and the bonds are both 2 contracts. The E-mini S&P has 3 contracts. And then the Russell on the 5 tick 2 contracts did 9.80. The 10-year Treasury note 2 contracts did 593.75. and 2 contracts in the crude oil closed at $830. The rest of the systems had some small losers here, and that was it. Okay, if you'd like to find out more about the BWT Precision Auto Trader, please visit our website at bluewavetrading.com, shoot us an email at systems@bluewavetrading.com, or give us a call at the number on the website. Thanks for watching today.